Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jacqueline Matter. One of the victims in the newsroom shooting in Maryland has a connection to Sarasota. Rob Hyacinth's first job out of college was as a news reporter at radio station WQSA on Berkey Street. And that's where we find Rick Adams live tonight. Rick, you got a chance to speak to some of those who actually worked with Hyacinth. What do they have to say about him?
Yeah, Jacqueline, good evening. Hyacinth had worked here back in the 70s. I talked with his former co-worker and his former news director who had spoken with him just last week. They spoke very highly of him and say this tragedy really hits close to home. Sarasota resident Ralph Giannotti is remembering his friend and former colleague, Rob Hyacinth. Hyacinth, an editor for the Capital Gazette newspaper, and 4 others were shot to death in their Maryland newsroom on Thursday.
When I heard that Rob was one of the victims, it was like I got hit with a ton of bricks. I was absolutely shocked. I'm still coming to grips with it.
Giannotti, a former news director, had hired Hyacinth back in the late 70s as a news reporter for radio station WQSA. He's seen here second in from the right. It's a place where Hyacinth would work for a couple of years. Just last week, they were messaging each other and reminiscing. In fact, they share the same exact wedding anniversary day. Giannotti remembers Hyacinth as a great journalist and as a great human being.
He was certainly affable. He got along with everybody, and he always had a smile on his face.
A former co-worker of his at WQSA, Jerry O'Donnell Williams, seen here second from the left, has fond memories of working with Hyacinth.
He was a friend and very talented and very witty and very intelligent and loved to write.
Hyacinth is the brother of famed novelist Carl Hyacinth. In addition to working at the Sarasota radio station, he's had a very successful career at a variety of newspapers. Giannotti tells us this tragedy is going to take a long time to really sink in.
Had he died a natural death, had he been ill and something happened, the reaction would have been different. It would have been sorrow. But this is shock and sorrow. And it's really hard to get past that right now.
And Hyacinth is survived by his wife and 3 children. Reporting live from Sarasota this evening, I'm Rick Adams. Jacqueline, back to you.